Ashwin from Liam Constructions. So I represent Liam Constructions as Chief Executive Officer. This is Mr. Deepesh, one of our most valuable clients we have. Thanks for coming down, Deepesh. And I want you to also help us understand. It's been about a year that I think we've been coordinating, and the whole process had started. From you looking for a house, coming and speaking, Danny bringing you to the office, and we concluded on the agreement, and right now 1 year has passed. In 1 year's time, there has been a lot of government policies, government regulations that has been that you could see a lot of changes which is new to you and new to us also at the same point of time. I wanted the audience to understand, how did you adapt to it? How did you get the comforting factor from us that you could actually trust us and take this further? And mutually with us, what was that we probably got your trust, and also you felt that yes, these are the right team that I could work with. So we could highlight few points and probably help the future clients or future prospective customers of us also understand complex situation arises. So how do they take a decision? I mean, there are a lot of other factors in this 1 year's time, there could be a lot of open-ended thing that things could have gone the other way around, but we still are there, each other sitting and talking. So I think, so I would like to hear from your side of the thing, and then we could understand how it, yeah.
If you're going to ask me about the credibility, all those things, I mean, I don't find anything, we can just go over with Google reviews about like how things are. But better to be like, to go over a few projects, what they have built, what they are building into. So that's where it helped, and then I learned to them constructions. Rather than getting out of things like, okay, they are good builders, they are cooperative, they are this, I got things, it was a good experience. Probably put in things like what is right there. I mean, like what I'm also into the same problem what every other customer or every other people who are into buying a property in Bangalore, I mean in Karnataka specifically. I visited a project and then I spoke with Danny. So he got introduced me to Liam Constructions and then to Ashwin maybe. So when I got into it, things started great. I mean, like everyone. So it was like I was in good mood that okay, I'm going to buy a property. I got my loan sanctioned and then everything was in full swing. So I booked last year. So now it is September almost. So I booked my flat in October, 24 October. Then the things had happened and then we started paying all the advance. I started visiting the property and then like how everyone, we started dreaming of things. That's how it all started. And I got the loan sanction, DDs ready, everything done. So just if tomorrow is the registration, today I paid some other remaining thing and then got the DD in my hand. When we are about to start for tomorrow for registration in the morning, everyone is in a hard situations. I'm like, you'll not be able to do registrations without e-Khata. When moving to a different state and then finding some credible people and then putting your hard-earned money and moving out of your town and then with dreams for infinite days, you do not know when it will be unblocked. So that's the moment everyone were into and I was one among it. So I was in this Liam construction office shouting at them for continuous 4 hours. They said like, wait, I was not able to take that words. So I went with grief that day to home. I called them a week continuously. 2 weeks passed, 3 weeks passed. Then no response from them obviously. I'm admitting no response from them. But by end of a month, I again reached out to them. See, I have my DD and everything is pending. When I again reached out to them, they said like, then again I started shouting at folks. Then is what something turned out. So then Ashwin came in. So Ashwin came in and then started explaining things. So what he's really onto, what he's trying onto. These things I was not known before that. I was not being aware of those things which had happened.
So earlier what used to happen before you did the agreement and before you did before we got introduced. So the process from the last so many years that I've been in the industry, it was registration, then Khata. So as soon as we do the agreement, we do the registration. After the registration, we take your sale lead, we go to the BBMP office, get your Khata in your name, and there ends the matter. From there, we transfer the electricity to your name, and that's done. The shocking news for us is also from Feb. The harsh rule was put that if the kata is not there, registration is not there. And there was a point of time I was like, okay, now what do I have to, how do I convince Deepesh? Now my problem is I'm also not aware because the government is immediately, there is an immediate rule that is put. To my surprise also, and where I was also not aware, at least if there was a circular or if there was a notice given to all of us, we are aware, okay, so this is how it is right now, and moving forward, you need to have an e-kata for registration. So that was not even giving, I mean, everyone was informed all of a sudden. And the information was not given in a proper manner where we also were educated. Forget us, even the lawyers didn't know what to be done. So then after few months, we have people in the sub-register, we have people in the BBMP office, we have people working, we have good lawyers that we are introduced to. So there, after having multiple understanding, we got to know that, okay, e-kata will take some time, and but they're going to, it is a must that you need to have an e-kata for registration. That is where I thought, okay, that's when I educated you, saying that this is my knowledge and this is how we're going to go forward with it. And thankfully, you had the patience to understand, because not many do understand that. Because that's like you should have told me at the time of agreement. We get bombarded with that, you should have told us. And I'll be like, okay, that's if I knew, I would tell you. So then I didn't know when the e-kata will come. So even I told you that it will happen. After that, you tried reaching me multiple times saying that is it processed. Yeah. Recently, that is when I think about a month back, I got a confirmed information saying that e-kata is going to be given off. And that's when I didn't want to tell you it's coming. I was like, okay, let it come first. Then I would probably get in touch with you. Now, BBMP portal is not there. It's all converted to GBS. All these areas come under GBS. And that's when the other e-katas also start processing. In fact, we have multiple projects where we have applied. And yours is the first one that we've got.
Got it.
So you also being lucky among the few, and the rest of the guys are yet on the process to come. So at least once I got yours, I got more confidence to show the other clients also, no, wait guys, you're still going to get it for you. From our side, what we could do, anytime you could go for registration.
So everyone were pissed off for a longer period of time. I was like, there was no confidence, but I was like trying to be patient, waiting, okay. He explained me things clearly. Okay, this is where it is, this is where we are trying to. And my loan got cancelled because there was a huge waiting, and I still waited for it. And many people would have thought like, okay, I should cancel things and then get rid of things. But at least I was not into that pace. So many people would have like cancelled the apartment, okay, I'll go for a different one. I didn't do it because there was another clause to it. The location was good though. So the location was good, and he had good convincing things. So that's when I still stayed ahead with it. Okay, let's still say it would take 2 years. That's when I was like, okay, it will take 2 years from now on, or 3 years from now on. So
you mentally were ready for 2 years.
I was like mentally ready for 2 years. Okay. When my mom said, so all the money that I was like having, I put it in FD, and then I put it in like, okay, 6 months, 9 months. That's when I put it. When my mom asked me like, will the registration will ever happen, or what will happen? Then I said like, wait for 2 to 3 years. Before then it will happen for sure. But don't be expecting it to say like in another 3 months or 6 months. That's where it's like.
See, one thing I just want to add over here. So here, one advantage which I could see is that even though the registration has not happened, you've got an opportunity to do the interiors.
That's what I'll say about that.
Yeah.
So that's where things were really pissed off. And again, when I started shouting at them, what is this? These things are happening. These things are happening. And so I got to know it. Then Danny assured me that you go ahead with the interiors. You start doing the interiors. You do the puja. Get into the house. So in the initial phase, it didn't give me confidence. I'm like, what if I'm going to do interiors? There's no, I'm not able to branch at that point of time. And then I convinced myself, okay, let's do the interiors and then I'll plan for it. Then after I started doing my interiors, I booked a designer, I started doing the interiors and everything. And I read a lot of reviews, a lot of blogs around the same. So I've seen multiple places where it was like, there were builders demanding to pay 100% of the agreement amount. Only then you will be able to get into the house. You will get the house. And then there were buildings where they'll not let them to be part of do the interiors or start anywhere. That's how it had been. And what surprised me was start the interiors, do the puja, we'll take care of the rest, was I heard. So that gave me enough confidence that okay, I am not running away, you are not running away.
Correct.
So it at least gave some good signs that okay, somehow everyone is going to be there.
Yes.
Somehow something is going to happen. For
No,
sure.
what I was trying to say is that we all of us are in the problem.
Yes.
So now your worry is, okay, if I don't do registration and if I wait for like 1 year or 2 years, will I get the position?
Yeah.
Or will the agreement be valid for 2 years? Because a normal agreement is valid for 3 months. So here, more than just an agreement, more than just a paper, we go beyond that. My whole point was, since we both are in the issue and we've agreed to a certain terms, it should not only be written, we should go beyond that. We should feel comfortable that we can revise the agreement at any point of time. I should not pester you saying that it's been 1 year, I want today's price. So
that I'm holding you right there.
Yeah.
So I even thought about this, what Ashwin said. Maybe I was not discussing it widely. I was like thinking, okay, what if someday market price has raised.
Is absolutely
Market price has raised, and then give us this, only then we'll be able to register this amount. So I was even having those things in mind. But one thing to be sure of, this thing got dissipated very sooner. Because of that, maybe the conversation that we had, or maybe the assurance, or something had changed. Something had happened, and that made me even to be like, okay, I'll wait. This thing will not happen. I'll not be surprised if it is not going to happen. That's when things were there. And then I didn't ever call them for things like, did you get an ikata? Because I made my mind. And suddenly Danny messaged me. Danny doesn't usually message me. He doesn't usually call me, because I'll be calling him. So one fine day he called me. Either like it is going to be some other thing, something related to the building or so, because I'm doing interiors and everything. So he called me and then said like, Deepesh, ikata is about to come. So speak with your banker. I immediately called my dad and then said like, things are this way and things are this way. And I was like, I'm waiting. Okay, let the ikata come and then things. And then it was after the weekend. He again called me that ikata is there. We are good to go for registration, is what he said. Then I was like, I was not surprised. I was not excited, because I made up my mind. Okay, it'll take 2 to 3 years. Then when I got it, okay, it has really come. Okay, it has come. Then I was like casually speaking with my banker. I'm like, things have come. Please start the process again. That's where I ended up. And to date, to now, I'm like, wow, ikata has come. It is not that right, but it is a different feel, although. Because now it is more like I waited so long. It has been exactly a year for now.
Yes.
I waited so long, and now I'm like, okay, I'm going to do registration another 2 years. And I'm again putting it 2 years. Because that's how my mind was prepared to. So now
now make it 2 weeks or 1.
Yeah, that's how it has been like, okay, I'm going to do my registration very sooner.
Yeah.
So when I even said my wife that, hey, ikata has come, I'm like, we are going to do a registration. Do first and then let me know.
Yes.
She doesn't know that I'm here to show her this ikata thing which I have. Yeah. So I was not asking Danny. I paid 125 in that site and then downloaded it.
Download it.
Yes. I downloaded it.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, today I'm going to show my wife. I'm like, yes, ikata is there.
Yeah.
Then one more thing, most unit doesn't have electricity. And I'm like asking Ashwin that, okay, electricity is not there. And then now, so what I heard was, okay, it is going to take 1 year or so, is what I feel. And now he said like, it'll be there in 2 to 3 weeks, is what he says now. And now, no surprise that it'll be very sooner for sure. So that's how the mentality has changed. And apart from these, there is chaos everywhere.
There's a chaos.
There is always a chaos everywhere.
In fact, in the market, there's so much of chaos. Is that so? In this situation, this issue of ikata and the electricity not coming on time and being on hold. So what has happened is that this has created a chaos, and every builder or every individual person in this capacity of selling a flat is not being able to manage it in the right manner. So that is where, like I mentioned, there was a client who came to me 2 weeks back to buy a flat. So they, as a family, they suffered loss because they booked a property with the builder, and the builder In fact, he didn't give possession. Point number one, he was like, I cannot give you the full possession is given only after the sale date. Otherwise, your agreement doesn't give you possession. So there they didn't get possession for nearly 1 year, like the same situation. And post that, he demanded today's market value. So he said, okay, your agreement is cancelled every 3 months. 3 months is your agreement time. It is not my problem that it's the government policies. I would like to revise the agreement value. In fact, they were about to pay the revised value. They went to such an extent of, because that was their dream house. And they saw their dream of buying that. And that is where they got emotionally trapped in that. And then later there was some issue wherein they said, oh, unless the Ikata come, I cannot give you possession. So they were kind of worried and went to the wrong route where they had to cancel the agreement. Then they came to me and they were like, okay, is this the same way everywhere? I said, the rules are same everywhere. But we have a different method of, taking care of you. Probably you have a good down payment or you have a better down payment. We will make sure that we help you with the interior so you can take possession. It will save your EMI.
Yeah.
Okay, that you don't have to pay extra rent where you're paying in another place. So that is where you could, probably avoid, and that is one thing that we could do. And like I mentioned, like if we were greedy, we could ask you, Deepesh, boss, now the price is 1 crore.
Yeah.
It's 20% increase. Let's renegotiate. Legally, I can probably ask. Could be like, yeah, the agreement is done for 3 months is the validity. But we have given you a word. And that is what I stand by, Danny, and I stand by our team, and I stand by the complete team of Liam Construction, is that once a word is given, even an agreement should not go beyond. An agreement, whatever we write in the agreement could be anything. I mean, it could be plus or minus, but once a word is given, we should stick by that word because you're not at fault. If you are at fault, I'll definitely be like, Deepesh, let's revise the agreement. You told me that you're going to give the money, now it's too late. But you're not at fault, and neither I am at fault over you. So it's good that you've come to an understanding, came till there, and things have got in place. Yes.
Everywhere there is chaos.
Yeah.
It is maybe I got bit lucky. I landed up here. That's how things went.
Definitely, it was pleasure looking. We have a long way. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. You also have a long way to go. Wishing you all the best and all the best wishes to your new house. You have to call all of us for puja, and you start your life.
Definitely. Yeah, man.
Thanks for all the support.
Thank you. Thanks much, man.
Yes. If you're looking for your dream house, Liam Construction is the place.